pride to present the cultural extravaganza.
I now invite the musicians to present the classical Carnatic fusion blending swarams and the beats.
Presenting the music team of Srinath Fine Arts.
Jagannath, O Surendra Mrugendra Vara, Jagannath Sam, Hemata, Kesari, Hemata, Naniga, Kapasa, Sani Gapa, Maga, Magari, Sari, Magari, Sari, Mada, Naniga, Kapasa, Sani Gapa, Maga, Magari, Sari, Magari, Sari, Magari, Kapasa, Sani Gapa, Maga, Magari, Sari, Magari, Sari, Mada, Naniga, Kapasa, Sani Gapa, Maga, Magari, Sari, Mada, Naniga, Kapasa, Sani, Mada, Gari, Sari, Nida, Gapa, Magari, Sari, Magari, Kapasa, Sani, Mada, Gari, Sari, Nida, Gapa, Magari, Shasuda,
As we step into
Thank you, musicians, for your mesmerizing performance.
As we step into celebrating the 61st year of our esteemed institution, let us rewind and take you back a bit.
மாறாத வேர்கள் மறைந்திருந்தாலும் மரத்தின் உயரமும் அழகும் அதனால் தீர்மானிக்கப்படுகிறது. And such is our beloved principal sir.
One fine day, we met our respected principal sir, and that day, Sir nourished theme was presented. Sir gave us a grand vision to begin with, a vision which drove our determination, a vision which guided our efforts, a vision which has blossomed into this theatrical performance.
Today, on the 61st College Day celebration, we present to you that vision.
Swargam inge, Swargam iduve. Today, 41 students perform you as a humble thanksgiving to the place we call our college. Dwarka Das Goverdhen Das Vaishnav College. Our college, our pride.
நமக்கான காலம் என்ன ரூபான வேகம் எவருக்கான வீரம் ஒரு தான தியாகம் மொழிக்காக நாமும் ரெக்க கட்டி ஏறு முன்னாலே நட்டி தட்டி பாடு தன்னாலே எக்கத்தி புசேரும் நாளே ரத்தம் மொத்தம் சூடாச்சியலே கூட்டம் கட்டும் பேர சொன்னாலே ஜெயிச்சு நிற்கும் நாடு நம்மாலே
போனு இது தூக்கு. அப்பாடா, இரு ஒரு நிமிஷம்.
போனே அந்த பக்கெட்ல இருக்க தண்ணி எடுத்தாங்க வச்சிரு.
எதுக்குடா பக்கெட்ல தண்ணி? எதுக்குடா பக்கெட்ல தண்ணி?
எப்போ ஜூஸ்லாம் வாங்கியாச்சா?
என்னதான்டா பண்றீங்க?
சும்மா கேள்வி கேட்காம போய் வேலையை பாருப்பா.
அந்த பக்கம் இரு. என்னதான் நடக்குறீங்க? பவன், அப்ப உனக்கு விஷயமே தெரியாதா? நம்ம சீனியர்ஸ்க்கு இன்னைக்கு ஃபேர்வெல்டா. ஃபேர்வெல்லா? அப்போ சீனியர்ஸ் என்ன நடக்குது? இது என்ன இடம்?
பவன்,
நீ யாரு? நான் எங்க இருக்கேன்?
இந்த இடத்தை பார்த்தா உனக்கு என்ன தோணுது?
என்ன நம்ம ஒண்ணு கேட்டா நம்மள ஒண்ணு கேக்குறாங்க. சரி சொல்லுவோம். இந்த இடத்த பார்த்தா ஒரே மேகமூட்டமா இருக்கு. எங்க பார்த்தாலும் ஜொலிக்குதே. அப்படியே சொர்க்கலோகம் மாதிரி. இதெல்லாம் நான் படத்துல தான் பார்த்திருக்கேன். அப்போ இது சொர்க்கமா?
இது சொர்க்கம் தான், ஆனா சொர்க்கம் இல்லை.
ஆ? இது சொர்க்கம் இல்லைன்னா வேற எதுதான் சொர்க்கம்?
சொர்க்கமா? உன் சீனியர்ஸோட நீ பேசி சிரிச்ச இடம் சொர்க்கம். உனக்குன்னு ஒரு மேடையை கொடுத்து உன் திறமையை அங்கீகரிச்ச கிளப்ஸ் அண்ட் கமிட்டிஸ் இருக்கிற இடம் சொர்க்கம். இது எல்லாத்துக்கும் மேல.
இருங்க, நீங்க என் காலேஜ சொல்றீங்க? என்னங்க என் காலேஜ போய் சொர்க்கம் அது இதுன்னு?
உன் சீனியர்ஸ், இந்த மெமரிஸ், இது எல்லாத்தையும் கொடுத்த இடம் சொர்க்கம் இல்லையா என்ன? அவங்க உன்னை விட்டு போறாங்கன்னு கவலைப்படுறல
அது.
ஆனா காலேஜ்ன்ற சொர்க்கத்துல இது எல்லாமே நடந்துடும். அவங்களோட நீ வளர்த்த நட்பு நடந்துடும். இந்த இடம் உனக்கு கொடுத்த சந்தோஷம் நிரந்தரம். இப்ப சொல்லு, இனி உன் காலேஜ் லைஃப் வெறுப்பா இருக்குமா?
இனிமே இந்த காலேஜ் லைஃப்ல என்ன இருக்கு? வெறுப்பா இருக்குல்ல. எங்க போனீங்க? சொர்க்கம் எங்க போச்சு?
பவன், உண்மையான சொர்க்கம் எதுன்னு இன்னுமா புரியல?
பவன், பவன், ஃபேர்வெலுக்கு டைம் ஆச்சு. சீனியர்ஸ் வந்துட்டாங்க, வா. என்னப்பா ஃபீலிங்கா? எனக்கு ஒன்று மட்டும் புரிஞ்சுது. நம்மளே காலேஜ் விட்டு போனாலும் இந்த மெமரிஸ் நம்மளை விட்டு போகாது. இது ஒரு நியூ பிகினிங். இதை என்ஜாய் பண்ணுவோமா?
உணர்ச்சி. காலேஜ்னா ஒரு உற்சாகம், என்றும் தீராத நிறைவு அது. ஸ்வர்க்கம் இங்கே, ஸ்வர்க்கம் இதுவே. துவாரகதாஸ் கோவர்தன் தாஸ் வைஷ்ணவ் காலேஜ். அனைவருக்கும் கல்லூரி தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள் கூறி விடைபெறுகிறது ஸ்ரீநாத் ஃபைன் ஆர்ட்ஸ்.
Thank you, team, for the exceptional performance. It was truly mesmerizing. We now present you an audio-visual journey through the remarkable achievements, milestones, and defining moments of our institution.
In the heart of Chennai stands an institution where tradition meets transformation. Welcome to Dwarka Goverdhen Vaishnav College. Education at Vaishnav is not just learning, it's an experience. Founded in 1964 by visionary members of the Rajasthani and Gujarati communities, Vaishnav College was built on values, purpose, and service. Today, with 60 years of academic excellence, it stands tall as one of Tamil Nadu's most respected autonomous institutions, re-accredited with A++ in its third cycle by NAC. With 60 plus undergraduate, postgraduate, and research programs, DG Vaishnav offers dynamic, industry-aligned curricula, arts, science, commerce, management, computer science, media, and research. A campus where minds are trained not just to graduate but to lead. Proudly ranked All India rank 91 in NIRF 2025, the college now stands among the top 100 colleges in India, a testament to academic rigor, research excellence, and student success. The college make champions here. Winner of the AL Mudaliar Trophy for the third consecutive year, Vaishnav nurtures national and international athletes where discipline, resilience, and victory go hand in hand. From cultural festivals to fine arts, clubs, NCC, NSS, and innovation forums, every student finds a stage, a voice, and a purpose beyond the classroom. Entrepreneurship thrives through platforms like Vaishnav Bazaar, promoting the youth of today to think better and think big. A strong placement and career training ecosystem bridges education and employment, shaping confident, industry-ready graduates. The institution's innovation cell focuses on ideating new ventures, moving towards entrepreneurship. Success is measured not only by ranks, but by responsibility. Students learn to give back, lead with empathy, and grow with integrity. 6 decades of legacy, a future driven by excellence, innovation, and values. Dwarka Goverdhen Vaishnav College. Inspiring minds, igniting dreams, influencing change.
As we formally begin the proceedings of our 61st College Day, it is my great privilege to invite a guiding force of this institution, our Secretary, Shri Ashok Kumar Mundraji, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, Jai Shri Krishna, Vanakkam. Esteemed Chief Guest of the evening, Professor Balaji Ramakrishnan, Director, National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai. The Guest of Honor, Mr. J. Arun, General Manager, Human Resources, Ashok Leyland Limited, Chennai. Members of the Management, Principal Dr. Santosh Babu, teaching and non-teaching staff, retiring staff, student achievers and parents. On behalf of Dwarka Das Goverdhen Das Vaishnav College, I extend a warm welcome to one and all present here to the 61st College Day celebration. And today we are lucky to have Sri Haridas Ji, one of the pillar because of which the college is here in this shape and this status, and because of him today we are enjoying all the fruits. Sir, pranam to you. Today we stand here, it gives me immense pleasure to reflect on how far we have come as an institution, the meaningful journey we have traveled these years, and our endeavors to educate and empower the youth of our society. With gratitude in our heart, we celebrate another College Day, showcasing our achievement and milestone, and looking forward to creating new benchmark in higher education. This evening, on this wonderful occasion, I am glad and honored to have with us Professor Balaji Ramakrishnan, Director, National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai, as our chief. Professor Ramakrishnan, a pioneer in the field of ocean engineering, became the Director of National Institute of Ocean Technology in September 2024. After completing his bachelor's degree in civil engineering from Madurai Kamaraj University and his post-graduation and PhD at IIT Madras in ocean engineering, Professor has been associated with many prestigious educational institutions and organizations in various capacities as an academician, a researcher, and an expert consultant. He is also a professor in the Department of Civil Engineering at IIT Bombay since 2011. Teaching and research, he has been part of various major waterfront development projects in India, Asia, and the Middle East. His core area of expertise are port, harbour, marina, coastal infrastructure design and developments. Dr. Ramakrishnan is also a recipient of numerous fellowship, awards and honours bestowed upon him for his erudition and the dedication to his field of expertise. Sir, it is an absolute honor to introduce you and welcome you to our College Day celebration. It is with immense honor and pleasure that I introduce the guest of honor, Mr. J. Arun, General Manager, Human Resources, Ashok Leyland Limited, Chennai. He holds degrees from esteemed institutions such as MD.P. from XLRT Xavier School of Management, MBA from Bharatidasan Institute of Management, Trichy, and his engineering degree from University of Madras. He has 2 decades of professional experience working in diverse sections, which includes automotive, FMCG, retail, consulting, technology, consumer product goods, and travel and transportation. His curiosity in shaping human behavior and organizational excellence has led him to the recipient of TA Pai Young HR Leader Award. As a General Manager Human Resources, Ashok Leyland, Mr. Arun is in charge of partnership with Operation Leadership Team for shaping the talent ecosystem, culture, talent management, engagement and learning. A hearty welcome to our College Day celebration, sir. I am happy to welcome each and every one of you. Respected all, today the world is growing very fast. Technology is advancing every single day. Artificial intelligence and many new tools are changing the way we live and learn. But in this rapid growth, what are we slowly missing? We are missing simple but powerful human values: trust, honesty, and integrity. Everything today is becoming quantitative: marks, ranking, numbers. But life is not only about numbers, it is also about quality of character. If you ask me, what we really need today is peace, harmony, and dharma. Let me share a beautiful sloka from Bhagavad Gita, Karmanye vadikaraste ma phalesu kadachanam. Meaning, do your duty sincerely without worrying about the results. This is what we must follow. Do what is right with honesty and dedication. This is what we must follow. Do what is right with honesty and dedication. Now coming to education, yes, AI is growing. It has many advantages, but also some concern. I know many students depend on AI for assignment and learning. So I ask my dear teachers, how do we guide students not to depend too much on it? How do we protect their creativity? Every student is unique. Every child has something special. It is in your hands, dear teachers, to bring out their originality and creativity. Today, institutions are focusing on rankings and accreditation. That is important. But let us not forget, our real goal is to educate and to build good human beings. I request you all, please treat your teaching as passion, make students strong in their subject, and teach them moral values along with academics. Dear student, we may be strict sometimes, but it is only for your good and it is for your better future. Please understand this. As I always say, along with academics, focus on communication skill, experimental learning, practical knowledge. Because the world today needs not only intelligent people, but also kind and value-based individuals. One final request to everyone. Let us make this planet a better place for future generation. Do not waste resources, whether in campus or outside. Our management is putting in great effort to give you the best environment. This is your campus. Please respect it, protect it, and keep it clean. It is high time we not only grow as individuals, but also protect our environment and our values. Let us move forward with knowledge in our minds, values in our heart, and responsibility in our action. And that is what that Lama has also said, Swarga Minge, Swarga Minge. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. It is now my immense honor to invite our esteemed principal, Captain Dr. S. Santosh Babu, sir, to present the College Day Report, a comprehensive reflection of the academic accomplishments, institutional milestones, and the aspirations that continue to drive this college forward.
Jai Sri Krishna. Very warm good evening to all. Every great institutions begin with a purpose. in 1964, a vision took root in Chennai. A vision to educate, empower and uplift. What began with a handful of students has today grown into a temple of wisdom, serving over 11,000 learners. For 6 decades, DGVC has not just imparted education, it has shaped lives, built character and created generation of achievers. It is with immense pride and joy that I stand before you today to present the 61st College Day report for the academic year 2025-26. I am pleased to welcome everyone. We are especially honored to have an eminent scientist with us today, our chief guest, Professor Balaji Ramakrishnan, Director of the National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai. A leader whose work toughest the very depth of our oceans and the heights of this scientific ambition. It is truly inspiring to witness the remarkable and often silent contribution of NIOT, from pioneer efforts in deep sea mining to the historic Samudrayan mission, India's first human deep sea exploration initiative. While giving the invitation, myself, my friend Ramachandram took place for all the place in NIOT. We have seen lot of research work is going on underwater. So I'm very happy to welcome you, sir. And our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. J. Arun, General Manager, Human Resource, Ashok Leyland, Chennai. He was a very young person, a man who understands better than most what it truly means to prepare young people for the world of work. With our 2 decades of diverse experience across industry, he brings a wealth of practical insight. And also I am happy to note that our former secretary Sri Haridas ji are with us today in spite of his busy schedule. Thank you for attending our program, sir, and all the members of the management. We are indeed honored to have you with us this evening. Our institution today stands strong with 11,485 students, 554 faculty members, 109 administrative staff, 90 janitorial staff, where we are offering 34 undergraduate programs, 18 postgraduate programs and 7 research programs. Our college dedicates itself fully to the pursuit of academic excellence. This year, we asked ourselves a deep question. What does it mean to be a responsible college in the 21st century? Can it truly shape the world we live in? We decided that our journey this year would be guided by the vision of United Nations. Nothing but sustainable development goal. Not as a formality, but as a framework that guides our curriculum, our activities and our outcomes. Let us now take a look at some of the special highlights that made this year truly memorable. Out of nearly 50,000 colleges in the country, among over 3,300 institutions registered under the National Institutional Ranking Framework, we are very proud to stand at rank 91. That is an outcome of our academic, our research, our sports culture and our commitment to student development. The institution was honored at the Times Now Education Summit with the award of our innovation in research and development presented by Member of Parliament, Tamilisai Thangapandiyan. We received the Higher Education Excellence Award 2026 from the University of Windsor, Canada. On occasion of Acharya Devabhavo, we honored the sacred guru of our institution in the presence of distinguished leaders like Dr. E. Balagurusamy, former Vice Chancellor, Anna University, Dr. S. Vijay Kumar, IAS, Chief Secretary, Commissioner Land Reforms. We take immense pride in celebrating one of our own faculty member, Dr. R. Sivaraman, Associate Professor from the Department of Mathematics, who was recognized among the top 2% scientists in the world by Elsewhere and Stanford University. Our college proudly conferred degrees on 3,726 graduates from the 2021-24 undergraduate and 2022-24 postgraduate batches, recognizing their achievements and the journey they have traveled. Professor G. Ravi, Vice Chancellor, Alagappa University, graced the occasion, awarded the degree. There are moments that define our humanity. One such moment came on 26 December 2025, where our campus became a part of a life-saving missions for MGM Hospital. A helicopter carrying a donor heart landed our grounds, ensuring that a precise life could be saved in time. In that moment, our institution stood not just as a place of learning. We believe that the purpose of education is ultimately to serve humanity. Our role in the mission is very small, but the amount of satisfaction it gives it truly above all. The 48th Mega Blood Donation Camp saw an incredible 2,770 units of blood donated to government hospital in a single camp. This is the highest number of units ever collected by the blood donation drive in the college. But over the years, our college has proudly emerged as one of the highest blood donating institutions among colleges in Tamil Nadu. Through our Vaishnav Social Responsibility Initiative, we began a food distribution program from January, held on the first Tuesday of every month. Thanks for the Secretary Mundraji for supporting this. Our students and volunteers reached out to nearly 2,000 people across areas like General Hospital near Central Station, Arumbakkam, T Nagar and Egmore. The Hostel Donors Day celebration was a vibrant event which was celebrated with our former Secretary Sri P. Haridasji as the chief guest, who remembered the vision and generosity of the founder Sethu Purushottam Gokul Das. 60th Hostel Day celebration was graced by esteemed chief guest Sri P. Haridasji, former Secretary of DG Vaishnav College, and NMMR Nalamani, who is an alumni of the hostel. I feel truly honored to take this moment to thank Dr. N. Ramakrishnan and Mr. N. Venkatakrishnan, the sons of our beloved former principal, Professor K.L. Nagarajan. What they have done this year goes beyond a contribution. It is a beautiful tribute to a father, a teacher and a leader who shaped this institution. With the generous support of rupees 7 lakhs to keep this legacy alive in most meaningful way by touching the lives of our students by awarding scholarship and organizing endowment lecture. I also take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to our treasurer Sri Ashok Kedia for his thoughtful initiative in creating an endowment fund of rupees 5 lakhs for the MBA department on behalf of Jayagopal Karodia Trust. We are proud to witness the first edition of Jayagopal Karodia Endowment Lecture on the theme People-Centered Quality Leadership. The session delivered by Mr. Sunil Kavande, Director and CEO of Dabwala Enterprises Private Limited, was truly inspiring. Entrepreneur Training Program organized by the ED Cell and the Women Students Forum in association with Women's Entrepreneur Welfare Association, Dr. G. Viswanathan, Chancellor VIT, and Mr. Jodhimani, Honorable Judge, Madras High Court, were the chief guests. The event also had a woman entrepreneur putting up stalls to sell their product. The HR meet and greet organized by our placement cell was a significant step in strengthening our connection with the corporate world. The event brought together nearly 50 HR professionals from leading organizations, not just as a guest, but as a partner in shaping the future of the student. Our Office of the International Relations is taking learning beyond borders through the International Academic Collaborative Learning Program in Dubai. This initiative has seen active participation from undergraduate students, offering them valuable global exposure, including visits to international institutions, participation in international conference and experimental learning. Students are complete a certificate courses, earning 2 credits reflected in their mark statement. In addition, students from MBA and MA Acharya programs also have been taken to Dubai for further strengthening their global outlook and academic experience. We take immense pride in having distributed 6,850 laptops to our second year and third year students under the Tamil Nadu government Ulagam Ungal Kaiyil scheme, highest in the state, empowering the student with access to knowledge at the fingerprints. Our Pongal celebration were not just an event. They were a beautiful expression of our roots and tradition. The campus came alive with vibrant colors and festival spirit as students dressed in traditional attire celebrated with pride and joy. From vibrant column design to model villages and energetic folk arts, very movement reflected the richness of our cultural heritage. What made it truly especially for the experiential learning by doing a student planted paddy crops, connecting themselves to the very essence of agriculture and the spirit of Pongal. Today, this meaningful initiative continues to thrive, being maintained and nurtured by the dedicated student of NSS. The campus resonated with positive as a special pujas and a vibrant cultural performance brought alive the essence of the occasion. A truly remarkable highlight was the Jai Jagannath Radha Leela at Gogulbak, a celebration that went beyond the campus, bringing together student, staff and the public in a shared spirit of joy and devotion organized by Srinath Fine Arts. Our college clinched the overall championship at Dr. Sir A. Lakshmanathan Mudaliar Golden Jubilee Commemoration 57th Athletic Meet. Winning this prestigious title for the third consecutive years, our students have set a benchmark of consistency. This phenomenal performance brought home 15 gold, 11 silver, 7 bronze, along with creating 2 new meet record in the 20-kilometer race walk and discus throw. A remarkable number of students from our college are representing the University of Madras men's team in various games at the South Zone and All India Inter-University competition during the academic year 2023-24-25. In recognition of this outstanding contribution, our college has been honored with the prestigious University of Madras Dr. Sivandi Adityan Rolling Trophy for the 2 consecutive years. As the prestigious Chief Minister's Trophy 2025, organized by the Sports Development of Tamil Nadu, our athletes delivered an extraordinary performance, securing a remarkable 37 medals, 8 gold, 26 silver and 3 bronze, along with the cash prize worth 23,25,000 from Government of Tamil Nadu. We ensure that our athletes are not only trained to win medals, but are also guided towards building strong and secure futures. I am especially proud to share that in line with the Government of Tamil Nadu 3% sports quota in employment, more than 15 of our students have secured position in the state government services. The 44th Cadre Fest was proudly inaugurated by the esteemed chief guest Brigadier Santosh Viswanathan, along with guest of honor Lieutenant Colonel Rajiv Kumar, marking a grand beginning to this prestigious event. The event brought together an inspiring gathering of young cadres with participation from 30 colleges, 20 schools and associated NCC officers from across the city. I now take pride in presenting how our college has contributed towards achieving the 17 Sustainable Development Goal through a wide range of meaningful initiatives, what I told in the beginning of my presentation. So when this particular thing started in the early June 2025, the target and goal was set to work towards that. Under that, SDG 1, no poverty. Driven by compassion and social responsibility, the institution has taken meaningful steps towards poverty elevation and community well-being. Students-led initiative have extended support to the elderly and underprivileged through acts of serving and sharing. Through 9 key programs on financial literacy and social responsibility, these efforts have impacted over 10,000 lives, promoting dignity, inclusion and hope. SDG 2, Zero Hunger. The institution promoted awareness on food security and nutrition through initiatives by the NDLI Club, Rotary Club and hostel-led service activities spreading care and support. The institution organized 16 programs including millet-based festivals, nutrition meal distribution at government hospital, health awareness sessions and initiative promoting sustainable food practices. Together, this effort has impact over 15,000 beneficiaries, contributing to improved awareness, better nutrition and a step towards a hunger-free society. SDG 3, good health and well-being. With a strong commitment to SDG 3, good health and well-being, our institution organized 111 impacted activities dedicated to promoting healthier lives, from health screening and mental health awareness to fitness, yoga and martial arts, from addressing substance abuse to equipping individuals with life skills and first aid training. Each initiative focused on building a healthier and more resilient community. Together, these efforts positively impacted over 24,000 individuals, reinforcing our mission to ensure our well-being. SDG 4, quality education. This quality education is an important thing for any higher learning institution. The quality education is not merely a goal. It is a profound responsibility we carry every single day by me and my faculty members. At the heart of this responsibility stand our faculty members, the true pillars of this institution. Recognizing this, FDP Cell and IQAC organized a comprehensive faculty development program for experienced staff and a faculty induction program for budding educator were organized. Research. When faculty are empowered, research naturally flourishes. Today we have immense pride in growing research ecosystem with 7 recognized research departments, 27 dedicated research guides and 78 PhD scholars pursuing knowledge across diverse disciplines. Adding to this achievement, 24 scholars have been awarded their PhD this year, marking yet another milestone in our academic journey. Our commitment is strongly reinforced to the Vaishnav research policy, which ensures that every faculty member is supported at every stage of the research journey through publication grants, research funding, conference participation support, research supervisor grant and members in professional bodies. This was alone we extended a research grant of 12,15,513 benefiting 146 faculty members. As a result of these sustainable efforts, our institution research impact continues to grow, reflected in our H index of 32 in Scopus, 31 in Web of Science. Our faculty members have brought immense pride to the institution through a wide spectrum of honors, from international recognition to national level distinctions, from academic excellence to contribution in mentoring, research and social service. Our faculty has all been recognized with awards such as Kalam Awards, Mahatma Gandhi Memorial Awards, Global Excellence Awards, Visionary Educator Awards, Emerging Educator Awards and many more, each reflecting their individual excellence and collective strength for our institution. Faculty achievement. Our faculty have published 242 research papers in the reputed journals along with 151 book chapters and books in their respective fields. 327 faculty members invited by other institutions to conduct workshops, deliver expert lectures and share the knowledge. In addition, our faculty have actively engaged with the academic community by presenting 353 papers in various conferences and seminars. Infrastructure is not building. From a well-designed curriculum, we now move to the environment that enables its effective delivery, our infrastructure. Imagine a campus that feels like paradise, where lush greenery surrounding you and a serene pond reflects not just nature, but a sense of calm, balance and harmony between environment and education. This year, we have further strengthened our infrastructure with several key enhancements. The Dwarka auditorium, where we are sitting, which was inaugurated by our esteemed former secretary Sri Haridas ji, along with Vallabhacharya mini auditorium, has been renovated with upgraded facilities and improved amenities to support academic and cultural events. A newly fully equipped seminar hall has been added to MBA block, and MBA block is fully renovated on par with the international standard. Krishna block expanding our capacity for interacting, learning and academic engagement. Additionally, the sports complex is under renovation to enhance spectacular seating and playing arrangement for the students. Having built an enabled environment, our infrastructure, we now turn to the heart of the institution, our students. Transition from school to college can be both exciting and challenging. We organize the Diksharam 10-day student induction program for our freshers. For our PG students, the focus extends further, guiding them towards research orientation and interdisciplinary learning and encouraging them to explore new ideas. This year, we have designed and offered a diverse range of 129 value-added courses, thoughtfully curated across multiple domains. This includes nearly 50 courses in technology, data and digital skills, 38 courses in finance, commerce and business management, 22 courses in life and health science and biotechnology, 19 courses in human development, psychology and wellness. As a result of this initiative, the impressive 11,485 students have benefited. Indian knowledge system. Indian knowledge system courses are not look back into the past, but a bridge connecting timeless wisdom with modern aspirations. This year, we offered more than 10 courses under the Indian knowledge system, benefiting over 33,500 students, helping them gain deeper perspective and stronger intellectual foundation. International conference. We continuously create platforms that extend learning beyond the classroom and connect our students with wider academic and professional bodies. In this direction, we conducted 23 national and international conferences, bringing together experts from reputed institutions across India and abroad. These conferences serve as a vibrant platform where academicians, researchers, policy experts, scholars and students converge to share insight, exchange ideas and engage in meaningful academic dialogue. Scholarship. This year, scholarship worth of 2.7 crores were distributed to 3,192 students. Then STG 4, quality education. The institution organized 347 programs dedicated to the holistic development of students. At the same time, students are actively engaged through industrial visit, lab-based learning, hands-on workshop and value-added programs, all of which foster experimental learning, enhance employability and build essential skills for the future. SDG 5, gender equality. Gender equality is not just a development goal, it is a fundamental human value that defines the progress of a society. In line with this commitment, the institution organized 44 impactful activities. These initiatives include the implementation of comprehensive training on gender sensitization, post regulations, self-defense and personal safety training program for girl students, and a range of women's skill building and self-help workshop aimed at enhancing confidence, independence and leadership abilities. As a result of these sustainable efforts, the institution has positively impacted more than 6,800 female students and 280 women faculty members, creating a strong and supportive ecosystem that enables women to be active. SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. Under SDG 6, 5 impactful events are organized by various departments focusing on water conservation drives, awareness programs on smart usage of water and outreach activity promoting clean water practices. These initiatives also included experimental learning, opportunities such as exploring the science behind safe drinking water through visits to the Coimbatore water treatment facility. More than 5,000 students participated in the water conservation initiative, while over 500 students visited water and waste treatment plantation for experimental learning. Additionally, 20 workshops were conducted to promote awareness on clean water practices. SDG 7, affordable and clean energy. The institution organized seminars and invited talks to inspire students towards energy sustainability along with showcasing innovative energy saving product models. As part of these outcomes, the college conducted 6 events highlighting the importance of accessible, reliable, sustainable and modern energy for all. More than 7,000 students participated in energy awareness program and outreach drives, while over 10 students led ideas have emerged in the field of clean energy entrepreneurship and startups. SDG 8, decent work and economic growth. A total of 132 events focused on career development, digital economy and global employability skills. These efforts were strengthened through strong academic industry engagement with over 800 industry experts contributing through interaction, collaboration and exposure. Placement. I am proud to share that 275 undergraduate students, 76 postgraduate students have secured placement in esteemed organizations, stepping confidently into the professional world. Our students have not only secured good position but also commendable pay package, the highest package for a postgraduate student reaching 13.72 lakhs per annum, and for an UG students 6.8 lakhs per annum. Industry, innovation and infrastructure. Under STG 9, DG Vaishnav College is committed to fostering innovation, strengthening industry linkages and building future ready skills. The departments and Institutional Innovation Council organized 156 events including hackathon and ideathon were organized in collaboration with Startup Tamil Nadu, NASCAM and ICT Academy. Over 1,000 students participated, including 500 from other institutions, while 500 students were trained in emerging technologies like AI, data analytics, cyber security and biotechnology. Sustainable Development Goal 10, reduced inequalities. Through 40 initiatives, including observation of the International Day of Persons with Disability, the institution promoted awareness and social inclusion benefiting over 2,000 individuals. We organized 40 activities, outreach program on gender equality, human rights and social inclusion have benefited more than 2,000 individuals. SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities. Under SDG 11, DG Vaishnav College promoted community responsibility through 30 initiatives, including temple cleaning drives and visit to Anna Centenary Library. Over 3,000 students participated in clean and green activities. Over 500 students were trained in safety, ethics and civic responsibility. Sustainable Development Goal, responsible consumption and production. Promoting responsible consumption, the institution organized 24 initiatives, including cooking without fire, vermicomposting and paperless learning through LMS. These efforts encourage sustainable practice, ethical decision making and eco-entrepreneurship. Over 500 students were empowered with sustainable awareness, shaping responsible choices for a greener future. Climate action. The institution organized 18 programs to promote climate consequences and sustainable practice through initiatives on plastic reduction, wetland awareness and climate education. Over 100 students adopted eco-friendly lifestyle. Additionally, Green Campus and Outreach Initiative have benefited more than 2,000 individuals, spreading sustainable beyond the campus. Life below water. Through visits to the Central Institute of Brackish Water, aquaculture, interaction with fishing communities and cultivation training, the institution promoted sustainable practice for life below water. Alongside a session on marine biodiversity and 10 plus beach cleaning activities, 12 programs engaged over 2,000 students in marine conservation. I am confident our chief guest Dr. Balaji will further enlighten us on the importance of SDG 14. SDG 15, Life on Land. Through initiative like Gosala cleaning drives and student-led seminar, the institution promoted compassion and conservation. The Department of Life Science, Botany and Environmental Club organized 11 programs, planting over 3,000 saplings and advancing offshore efforts. Field visit to Thiruvakkarai National Fossil Wood Park and Ocheri Wetland enriched students' understanding of ecosystem and sustainability. SDG 16, Peace, Justice and Strong Institution. The institution organized 86 programs aimed at fostering awareness on importance of peace, justice and strong institutional values. More than 400 students developed leadership skill through active participation in various institutional clubs and committees. Additionally, 5,000 students were trained in legal frameworks, taxation and public policy, while over 500 students participated in cyber awareness activities. Partnership for the goal. Tanimaram Topahadu. A single tree cannot make a forest. True progress thrives on partnership and shared vision. Through 59 collaborative initiatives and 40 MOUs, the institution have built strong academic and industrial linkages with 1,100 plus interactions, 22 international conferences and numerous seminars, workshops and outreach programs. Over 15,000 were benefited, strengthening research, leadership and community environment. All these initiatives across the 17 Sustainable Development Core are ultimately divided by one clear purpose: to ensure that our student and the society are the true beneficiaries. This year alone, our students have won 582 awards on various levels beyond the college. Their academic contribution are equally impressive when it comes to publishing in indexed journal, books and book chapters, presenting papers at national international conference, certificate programs and so on. More than 1,349 students showcased the talent in cultural, sports and intercollege events. In short, we will be honoring 280 students with gold medals and proficiency during this prestigious 61st College Day. A proud movement that celebrates not just individual achievement but also the support of the parents whose presence today witness their children's dreams turning into reality. Welcome you all, the students who are going to get the medals. With 1010 diverse program ranging from conferences, workshop, guest lectures, career guidance and community outreach, we are not just conducting event, we are building a future where our students can thrive in every field they choose. Every event, every program, every initiative is designed with one purpose: to ignite potential within each student. We have not only simply conducted 1000 events, we have built 1000 steps towards an inclusive, sustainable and holistic learning journey. This entire journey has been possible because of the trust and firm support of our Secretary Sri Ashok Kumar Mundraji, Treasurer Sri Ashok Kedia ji and all the members of the management, and also to my dear heads and faculty members. Before consolidating all this work, we started this academic year with simple agenda of sustainable development goal. But after reviewing all these things in the report, I feel very happy that our hard work, the faculty hard work, the student hard work have benefited the institution to showcase the academic report to you successfully. Thank you for you all. You are truly the heart and strength of the institution. I extend my sincere thanks to our administrative and supportive staff. We work tirelessly behind the scenes, often without recognition, ensuring the everything functions smoothly, especially administration staff and especially COE staff, where the COE staff plays a very important role in our institution by providing a timely result for the students community and also conducting the exam in timely, where the COE and COE staff plays a major role in the functioning of this academic year, bringing new things into the existent in the rules. So I thank the COE staffs and COE for their support. We work tirelessly behind the scenes. To our industry experts and alumni, thank you for staying connected, for guiding, mentoring and opening doors of opportunity for our students. To the parents, thank you parents for your trust and belief you keep with us. Because of that only you admitted your students. Because of that only we are able to function. Thanks to the parents. And to our students, you are the reason we are here. Without student, infrastructure is waste, principal is waste, everybody is waste. We are all for you student. So I like to thank you for coming to our institution. Thank you very much. Here you don't just learn from this institution, you give the life to the institution. Then we will go about the for future focus, a vision ahead. Looking ahead, we carry with us a bold and inspiring vision to position our institution among the top 50 in the NIRF ranking among arts and science college. We will continue to strengthen our institutional innovation council, which is a part of MHRD, where it consists of entrepreneurship, it consists of placement, it consists of research, it consists of all, fostering a vibrant culture for innovation and entrepreneurship. In the coming years, we aim to enhance our academic depth by developing more postgraduate departments into research and doctoral hubs. At the same time, we remain committed to strengthening our outcome-based education through effective implementation and evaluation of the LOCF framework. With this vision and collective effort, we move forward with confidence and purpose towards excellence, innovation and meaningful impact. A legacy of excellence continues. Thank you and happy 61st College Day. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We need a few moments to set up the stage. presence. As a mark of a profound respect and heartfelt gratitude, we now have the honor of felicitating our distinguished chief guest and our esteemed guest of honor with a token of appreciation. I request Shri Ashok Kumar Mundraji, our secretary, to kindly come forward and present the memento to our chief guest, Professor Balaji Ramakrishnan. I request the treasurer. I invite our principal to present a fruit hamper to the chief guest. I now request our secretary to kindly present the memento to our guest of honor, Mr. J. Arun. I request the treasurer to present a coffee table book to our guest of honor. I invite our principal to present a fruit hamper to the guest of honor. I now request Dr. Prabha Rajagopalan, Head, Department of Corporate Secretaryship and Controller of Examination, to kindly lead us in the honoring of our retiring staff members. We request our secretary to present the retiring staff members with the mementos.
Namaste, Jai Shri Krishna. We are pleased to acknowledge and appreciate the valuable contribution of our faculty members who are retiring this year. The institution is ever so grateful for their committed service and dedication. First of all, Dr. S. Sheshadri Nathan, Associate Professor and Head, PG and Research Department of Commerce. He is an alumnus of our college, an able administrator, a popular teacher with specialization in accounting, taxation and law. He joined the institution in September 23, 1991. He completes his service on 30th April 2026, having dedicated 35 years to this institution. Jaydeep, Associate Professor and Head, PG and Research Department of Economics. He is known for his administrative skills. He has held many important positions in the college. To name a few: Discipline Committee Convener, Admission Committee and Examination Committee. He served the institution for 36 years from 1990 and will be retiring from service during October 2026. Dr. A. Sugantha, Assistant Professor, Department of Economics. She is a dedicated teacher known for her skills in effective teaching in macroeconomics and statistics. She served the college for 15 years, having joined during July 2011. Karpagavalli, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Shift 2. She is a wonderful teacher who has helped the cause of students with special needs as a part of the Special Needs and Equal Opportunities Center. Her knowledge of sign language helped immensely with students of SLU. She served the institution since January 2023. Thank you. Namaste.
We're truly privileged to have with us this evening a respected professional, and I would like Shri J. Arun, General Manager of Human Resources at SOP Goverdhen, Chennai, to address the gathering.
Lots of prizes to be won, whatnot. So I've been wondering what to connect with you all this evening, and that's when I was wondering. I know each one of you would have been enjoying the moment right now. How many of you are really enjoying the moment right now, out of your joy? Yeah, that's good. And this moment of pride, right? My college, my pride, and it's your pride right now. Would you want to go back for a moment? Thank someone who has been contributing to your pride, your joy right now. It could be your family member, it could be someone, a teacher, your fellow student, anyone. Take a minute, thank them. It's nice to give back a moment of gratitude to them all. Why do we speak about enjoyment all the time? Enjoyment is something which enables us to perform better, perform much better. Whatever we saw a little while ago, the cultural show, each one of them having that smile out there, right? The joy of dancing, joy of playing the music. How many of you would have enjoyed that Usain Bolt smile when he was running the last part? The smile has something to do with it, and carry the smile along. It's not easy, but carry it along. More you carry,
you also give it back to people who are around. The more you keep smiling across with people has its own profound impact. Great. So what next? Now that you've all done with what next, right? That brings up to a fundamental aspect which I keep wondering. I've been a student who has been enjoying physics as a subject, and Newton's first law. How many of you are aware of it? Newton's first law. Raise of hands if you have studied it. A long time. Yeah, thanks. It is something which has been part of my life, which has helped me. Okay, for those who are not aware of Newton's first law, it speaks about law of inertia, and a body continues in its state of rest or uniform motion until otherwise propelled by something else, and that propulsion comes from within. If you take it, if you are going to continue doing what you're going to do, you end up at a particular state, right? And that becomes an inertia after some time. It may take you to some level, but what brought you here may not take you where you want to go. That's where inertia is something which you move out of the space. You have your own internal propulsions to take you out wherever you want to go, right? This is something which I learned long ago when I was wondering how to bring about a cross-domain exposure, cross-domain learning, and that is something which has been helping me all across. Last but not the least, as you move on to new profound external experience and external working, the world is, people call it VUCA, volatile, uncertain, complex, ambiguous. Is it actually a VUCA world always? Sometimes I wonder, what about the caveman? When the caveman is out early in the morning when the sun rises and walks out, it was uncertain, it was volatile, you never know which direction what is coming in. Complex as usual and ambiguous, right? But the caveman survived. Caveman was striving across, doing a lot. He or she, man or woman, whatever you call it, right? They were curious enough to step out into the world and see what else. How do I go about doing what is needed? That's essential in the way you navigate through your own personal life as well. The beauty of a caveman is that he or she took care of the family, took care of their society also. They were giving back to the society. When I saw the 17 sustainability goals which the college has, maybe one or two is something which you can pick up, which is close to your heart, and see how you can give back to the world, which is helping you shape what you are, right? That something helps you in the long run as whatever you tend to do. With that, thank you for this opportunity and wishing you the best ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for this extraordinarily insightful words. It is with the greatest respect and immense sense of privilege that I invite Professor Balaji Ramakrishnan, Director, National Institute of Ocean Technology, Chennai, to deliver the College Day address.
Jai Sri Krishna. Members of the administration of DG Vaishnava College, including the principal, and my dear colleagues in the first few rows in the front. I am also a teacher, please remember that, yeah. So I am also a professor. Maybe I will be teaching slightly different subject altogether, but then I do the same job as you do in this campus, I do elsewhere. And I also understand the parents accompanied the students. So dear parents. And I mention this in all the academic forum like this are the institutions which transfer the knowledge, build the capacity in the country. The same language I use to define the students, future of our country. My dear future of this nation, dear students, a very good evening to all of you. I must thank the DGVC administration to having me here on this wonderful evening. This is my first visit to your campus, although I have lived more than 10 plus years of time for my master's and PhD in this city, very city, but I never had a chance to visit this part of the city. Maybe because of the traffic, I don't know. I avoided this part of the city. Otherwise, it is usually the long haul, actually you'll have to really travel a lot. What a wonderful evening to witness in this wonderful auditorium amongst you. I really enjoyed the performance by the students. The program actually began with the fusion of cultural as well as the classical as well as the modern instruments, and also the vibrant dance performance, again with the narrative of the campus life. It's wonderful, in fact, it brought back our memories of our college days more than 30 years ago. And I was really enjoying the time that we used to, the same way, of course, student life is almost of the same order and same magnitude and same kind of the activities that we do in almost all the colleges. It doesn't matter whether you come from engineering background or from science, doesn't really matter, the same thing. I was discussing with your former secretary, of course, during our crosstalk, during the performance. The word farewell is actually a wish you send your seniors with outside this campus. Fare well in your life. Okay, so that's the kind of message that you give it to your students and also to your seniors. It's actually defining the future. It's not actually the past. That's exactly what mentioned by your president and the secretary, previous secretary. It's not the past, it's the future actually that we are wishing them to do really well in their life. That's the reason why probably you define that as a farewell. Well, in our language, the mother tongue, my mother tongue, I think we have a clear description of how you can actually assess the quality of the entire institution. Oru pana sothukku oru soru padam solvanga. That's the kind of the performance that I have witnessed in this auditorium. Just two performance that brings the quality of the life in this campus. Teamwork, the first one. You need to have a team like that, you who are actually in line with everybody's thinking process, and you also synchronize the perform the arts in front of the audience. That requires practice, requires training, that requires transformation of your thinking process into the art in front of the audience. All of this goes into one single performance by the students. And there must be certainly seniors, juniors, transfer of the skills without even realizing that you are actually learning something new from every single training or every single practice that you have undergone in this process. That is something that you are actually taking away from every institution. My dear friends, it's not just only the education at the end of the day, it's not just only the piece of paper that you will be coming out with, the degree, so-called degree, but these are the skills that is actually not taught, but you learn from institutions like this. And then when you go out, it naturally brings up you in your respective professional life. Some become popular I think I understood that, from this institution has given away to the country and also to the state, that many film directors, many political personalities, many the entrepreneurs, and many of the renowned academicians and so on and so forth. I think that's the kind of excellence probably this institute has seen. When I was invited, and he mentioned, of course, your principal has mentioned, that this is 61st College Day celebration. 6+ decades of excellence in education, 6+ decades of serving to the nation by supplying the uninterrupted manpower that is required for every single corner of this profession, be it as a social service or arts, literacy, science, engineering, I think whatnot. I think you've been doing wonderful in this institute as an institute. I'm really happy to be here, and you also have built the capacity in the country, no doubt. I've seen, of course, the variety of spectrum of field that you have been handling. Numbers are mind-boggling, no doubt. I think our principal took only the bulleted points of the big annual report. I think that itself is, I wanted to take a small break in between. Only the bulleted points I'm talking about, only the bulleted points. 11,000 students, 500+ faculty members. I think you are talking about nearly some couple of NITs or IITs together. Massive. Seriously, massive effort. I must really acknowledge the effort of the teachers as well. 500 is as good as any NITs and any IITs I'm talking about. 500+ faculty members, more than 100 staff supporting you from the administrative point of view. 11,000 students, oh my gosh, I think it's really difficult, challenging to channelize their energy. 17+ and maybe not more than 21, 22 years of old. Full energetic, students, they come in, you have to really channelize them, your job is really wonderful. I admire all the faculty members of this institute as well. Thank you so much for your service, selfless service for the past 6 decades of time. And then the administration, I must also thank the administration. You have provided space, you provided the dignity, you provided the resources that the students as well as the faculty member they wanted. I understand this institute has got more number of auditorium than any other institute. I was taken literally aback by the way principal was defining that, number of halls, number of auditoriums, number of, the rooms, meeting rooms that this institute, one single institute in this middle of the city has. It was totally, it was really a surprise to listen to that. So that's the kind of activities happening in this campus. You bring in experts from outside, you bring in experts from the academia, industry, you create all of this opportunity. My dear students, I hope we can only provide you the opportunities. We can only bring you the resources, and it is completely up to you to pick it up. The resources are actually abundant, aplenty, thanks to the administration, thanks to your teachers and people like us. We throw open all this opportunity equally to everyone. There is absolutely no distinction between the who are doing best and who are not. The faculty community, the institutions like this always provide this opportunity equal to everyone. Some picks very fast, some pick slowly, but better than the first one who picked very fast, and so on and so forth. I think, but the resources are actually aplenty. I'm really happy to see so much of achievements being done in one single year. I think probably you have to make volumes of all these annual reports, and it's going to be really big. 60 years, I cannot really imagine that one's life would not be enough to read all of these achievements and accomplishment of this institute. Wonderful. And it's also great to see that you are trying to align all of your efforts towards the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. I think it's order of the day, order of the nation as well. Every individual single nation I'm talking about, not just us. The idea is that you have some kind of a common thought process, a common actually societal address. This requires some kind of a synchronized efforts. That's the reason why probably, in my opinion, the sustainable goals have been brought up in the United Nations. And it is cutting across all the nations, whether it is developed or developing, doesn't matter. We wanted to actually serve to the human community as a whole, humanity to the whole. That's the idea. But I'm really happy to see that the institute has already aligned all of your activities in line with the sustainable development goals. Well, I am not very sure how many of you know this institute that I head now, National Institute of Ocean Technology, after I took over in the month of September 2024, just a year and a half ago. And until that point of time, I was comfortably teaching like all other faculty members of this institute. I also enjoyed doing research in the field that I've been enjoying since my age of 20 plus, in the beginning, yes. And after coming over here, it is more of an administrative responsibility, and it's my responsibility also to bring the resources and manage the resources as well. NIOT, National Institute of Ocean Technology, is the only technological institution under the Ministry of Earth Sciences. It's situated in the same city where you all have been living. It's in the place called Palikarnai since 1993 November. Again, how many of you know that? I think we are just halfway through compared to DGVC's age, which is 61 now. Probably we are like motherly, and we see you kind of a motherly figure. I think you are more than 30 years plus ahead of us. Well, the vision of our institute is very simple, and if you have gone through our website, you would get to know that NIOT's mandate is very simple: to develop indigenous technologies to harness, very simple lines to define our institute's mandate, to harness the marine living as well as non-living resources. This is a mandate given to us by the ministry. It used to be Department of Ocean Development long ago, but now it is becoming actually a ministry. And again, how many of you are aware of the fact that we have a group of islands on the western side of our country? You know Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and you also know, yes, Lakshadweep group of islands on the western side of our west coastline. Again, I'm not sure how many of you have been to Lakshadweep before in your lifetime. Anybody? No, okay, fine. Lakshadweep group of islands are very small. They're so small that they don't have any water resources of their own. Although it rains during the northwest monsoon from June to September heavily, but they cannot store drinking water for their own use. There are many islands which are habited. At least to best of my knowledge, 10 islands are completely occupied by the human settlement. The bigger one being the Andruth, and then the next bigger one being Kavaratti, the capital island, and so on. But none of these islands have any water resource of their own. All they can do is collect the water during the monsoon, and they allow to store it for the next several months of the entire calendar year until the next monsoon arrives. Do you think it is possible? I think you have never lived in a situation where water is a very scarce resource. I think our member of administration has mentioned that use the resource resourcefully. Use the resource judiciously. In all these words, you will not take it very seriously unless you are exposed to the situation where you are actually not having any water resources. Because they have to use the stored water for many months in the upcoming year, there used to be number of waterborne diseases as well. It's keep on increasing actually. You just store it either in an open pond. Most of the open pond, even if you store it, it percolates to the ocean. These are small, tiny islands. You can see that in the Google map. Now that you have everything in your mobile phone, you can check what is the size of these islands. Thickness, some of the width of the islands, you can jump from one beach to the other beach. I'm a little exaggerating, but you can do it with a little effort. That's the kind of the thickness of the island I'm talking about. It may be long, but then the thickness of the island. So even if you try to store the water, it will go immediately to the ocean and join. And when you try to take the water using a small borehole or any kind of well, you only get salt water, because these islands are surrounded by the Arabian Sea all around. You know what we did more than 20 plus years ago? In 2004, NIOT actually designed a very unique technology called low thermal temperature desalination concept. We did not just stay doing as R&D work, research and development work. we have extended our R&D effort to design. We have actually been part of the implementation of one of the first low thermal temperature desalination based water supply to the first island in the group of Lakshadweep group of islands more than 20 years ago. 1 lakh liter per day we produce from the open ocean. It's a, you can Google it again. I say that LTTD, low temperature thermal desalination. You can Google it. You will get all the details. There will be number of actually papers that you can read. This was implemented successfully by NIOT in the year 2005, more than 20 years ago. Now, you have to see the faces of the community that lives in this island for the first time ever in their life tasting a water which is actually a water. I mean, you don't get the weight of these words. I'm telling you honestly, you will never get the weight of these words at all. You can never feel unless you lived with that. They have been drinking salt water. You try that for a while, then you will realize. They've been drinking not just 1 or 2 days, my dear friends. They've been drinking forever until we fixed the problem. First time we implemented the LTTD plant. 1 lakh liter per day. In the past 20 years of time, we built 9 LTTD desalination plants in 9 different islands, producing altogether 8 to 9 lakh liter per day as we speak in this auditorium. And that's the only source of the water supply for them as we speak even today. I spoke to 2 different age groups. I visited, of course, number of times these islands as part of the head of this institution. One, like you youngsters, around 20-25, he was serving, he was actually having a small hotel in one of the islands, and he's owning actually a hotel, so we were having a cup of coffee and things like that, and I started discussing with him that how do you feel the desalination plants, being implemented by us, implemented by the government and so on. Yeah, we get good one tonight. Yeah, why? Yeah. I mean, I was not able to mimic the way the Gen Z speaks usually, but I'm trying. But he took it very lightly. At the same time, when I spoke to someone who lived the era of drinking salt water and era of drinking the desalined water, with folded hands, he said, NIOT's scientists are almost demigod for us. And even today, they refer to the water that they drink as NIOT Vellam. I mean, the majority of them, they speak Kerala in the Malayalam, so they speak that, this is always NIOT Vellam. So every single drop of water they gulp in, they thank the scientists of NIOT. That's the change that I'm talking about. When you go out, you see that whether you can actually make a small impact to the society, which badly looking up to you as a renowned academician, renowned actually, if you want to be a social reformer, or if you wanted to work as a scientist, anything of your choice profession and so on. We didn't stop there. We also wanted to use, the idea is that how we are trying to convert the engineering and technology useful to the society. This technology that I mentioned to you, this desalination technology, is very unique and never existed anywhere, and it suits only those kind of islands. So if you ask me, sir, can we do that for Chennai? So Chennai is also having some water scarcity. So can you not actually bring that technology? Why don't you scale it up to provide the water supply unlimited to us and people living in Delhi, Calcutta? Our people have spent in understanding the existing resources of this island and also the island's natural topography and gift given by the nature. And we converted that into opportunity, used our engineering brain, brought into the design, and then we implemented that. It is not an easy go, I am telling you, my dear friends. It took nearly many years for us to understand whether, how to implement this idea to implementation It's a long way to go. Now you get, of course, plenty of ideas in YouTube. YouTube, of course, you also get it in WhatsApp, doctor, WhatsApp engineer, WhatsApp whatnot. Yeah. So everybody, is an expert. The individuals, you get plenty of information. But then, more than 20 years ago, when our team was started working on this project, from idea to implementation, it was a very hard work. But it is really enjoyable, and it was really enjoying time that we had converted. And as we speak, again, one of the islands we have chosen, we wanted to use the renewables. I think one of the SDG goals, Sustainable Development Goals presented by our principal. How do we harness the renewables? You might have probably heard about the solar, you might have heard about the wind energy and so on. But we being working in the ocean side, we wanted to use the ocean energy and convert that into electricity. Again, you are talking about the existing opportunity, use your scientific temperament and then convert that into something that we're serving to the society and so on. First ever plant in the whole world which will be producing water, again potable water, with absolutely no electricity requirement. This is called OTEC, Ocean Thermal Energy Conversion. And we are going to produce 1.5 liter per day potable water, and the plant that I mentioned to you 20 years before, it requires electricity. But the plant that I am speaking to you right now, we are building it in Goverdhen, doesn't require any electricity. It will still produce 1.5 lakh liter per day. And that's what we call it as the Ocean Thermal Energy Conversion Technology. It is being implemented, my dear friends. When you get a chance to visit any of these islands, you please take your time out to visit one of our desalination plants, and also if possible, you can also visit the OTEC, which will certainly be operational in the middle of 2027 next year. We will certainly produce electricity from the ocean renewables, and we will also produce the water for the island community as well. You would probably be aware of the fact that our institution is actually successfully implementing one of the mission mode project being entrusted to ministry and then offloaded to us completely. We are the main and also the lead implementing institution, the mission name called Deep Ocean Mission. How many of you know Chandrayaan project? What is Chandrayaan? How many of you know Gaganyaan? Sir, this name I have heard somewhere. I think, is that? Do you know what is Gaganyaan? No idea? Gaganyaan, Indian Space Research Organization ISRO, with the help of other allied ministries and departments, would like to place 3 of our astronauts in space. That's Gaganyaan. And if you don't know about Gaganyaan, I am sure you would not know about Samudrayaan. Samudrayaan is the mission given to us, National Institute of Ocean Technology, to send 3 of our own scientists to a water depth of 6,000 meters, which is 6 kilometer deep ocean in the Indian Ocean. What is the big deal in sending someone to 6 kilometer deep into the water? Anything special really required? Yes, a lot. What is the atmospheric pressure that you enjoy in this auditorium? 1 atmospheric pressure. And we are able to breathe, sit comfortably, even without the air condition. Probably you may have a little bit of humidity, but still tolerable. Temperature would be moderate, even during the summer of the Chennai city, I know, but then still it is okay with us. We can tolerate. At 6,000 meters of water depth, my dear friends, young friends, you will experience 600 bars of pressure, which is equivalent to 600 times of the pressure that you enjoy in this auditorium. 600 bar is equivalent to 600 kg per centimeter square in the engineering definition. If you want to convert that into a very simple language, a weight of a car, a small car, compact, what do you call that, the sedan car, the smallest one, is of the order of 600 kilogram. The entire weight of the car being transferred to the smallest nail of your hand. My nail is, the smallest nail would be of the order of 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter. What will happen to the fingernail? It will be crushed. Suddenly, right? If you're trying to transfer the 600 kg into 1 square centimeter, it will be crushed. That's the crushing pressure I am talking about at the water depth of 6 kilometers. It is a natural hydrostatic water pressure I am talking about. And the temperature at those levels, sun never reached these places. No light of the order of single digit, a degree or maximum 2, sometimes maybe 0 degree. Crushing pressure, salinity, temperature, and so much, but we dare enough to send our own scientists. Our own aquanauts are going to go for sure. There are two stages. For sure, end of this year, 2026, we would be touching the 500 meter pilot scale, and then 2027 end, we would certainly be reaching the 6,000 meters of water depth. And we talk about their life inside. It takes about 4 hours to dive, 4 hours of the scientific expedition, and then 4 hours to come out, which means 12 hours, you have to breathe. If you are confined, even if you have been confined in a very strong metal sphere, let's say, and you are put in, the 3 scientists have to breathe. They will obviously exhale the carbon dioxide, and then you will have to maintain as good as you enjoy in this room, atmosphere in this sphere that we are actually building. And then you require engineering, a lot of engineering I'm talking about. I think every discipline is actually dissolved. Now I think it's also mentioned by our guest of honor that the interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary is now the words that we need to really understand, because the hard walls are dissolved long ago, and then the lines are blurring. Mechanical engineering, if you are saying that I'm a pure mechanical engineer, probably will disappear over the time. And if you are saying that I am a pure arts candidate and so on, I think probably you should also look at tangibly on the other side of the profession as well. We bring in multiple engineers into building this Matsuya, what we call it as the Samudrayan project. Under Samudrayan project, we are building the vehicle called Matsuya, and it is going to be taking a dive very soon. On top of that, I think it was also mentioned by our principal, we do deep sea mining. We found that there is a plenty of resources. I mean, the millions of years, these reserves have been gathered by the nature, and they are actually spread in the seabed. But interestingly, they are in the deeper waters. We are talking about some of these valuable metals, minerals that are present, but how to collect them in the water depth of 4,000 meters, 5,000 meters. We are talking about nearly 6 kilometers deep. You can't stay stable in a place. If you take a vessel, I don't know how many of you have been on a boat, how many of you have been on a ship or a barge or something like that. You can't really stay in one single place. The waves are going to shake you continuously. It won't allow you. You can go to beach and witness how dynamic the ocean is all the time. It doesn't have any holidays like you enjoy, New Year, Diwali, Pongal celebrations. This nature has no break. It doesn't really look at the way that we look at. Continuously, it is actually been dynamic. But nonetheless, our institution is not only full of engineers, full of exciting science experts as well. I don't know how many of you again aware of the fact that our institution has a dedicated vertical which is working on the marine biology and very specifically marine microbiology as well. I think those of you with the science background would appreciate that when I say the microbes, not the human beings, the microbes actually rule the world. Anybody from the biology side here? Yeah, I have, of course, I could see plenty of hands. So they will accept with me for sure. It's not the human being or any other large size animal that you see on the existence of this earth, but the microbes actually rule the world. Okay? And what we actually came to know, the microbes, of course, they are plenty, they are always there. The environmental microbes may be in the room, within your body, and then on the trees, on the soil, on the water that you drink, and then whatever you see, I think probably you will actually have microbes. In fact, I met an interesting personality this morning as soon as I reached office. He is working on the microbes being collected from this spacecraft, which is visiting, places like Mars, places like, outer space. That means the microbes even present in the world that you know and beyond. There are microbes which are being brought from the space. Trust me, my dear friends, I don't know how many of you are again aware of the fact that the microbes which are brought from the outer space is UV tolerant. They expose to the highest possible the ultraviolet radiations, and they survive. They have taken this microbe sample, they cultured and they taken these microbe samples, kept outside the International Space Station ISS for 18 months, where absolutely there is no oxygen, there is no environment, and you and me and can't live there without space gear and all that. We can't even actually exist more than maybe some few hours. These microbes survived more than 18 months outside the ISS. And they brought back live, not dead, live. You won't believe this microbe is now being value added product as your sunscreen. UV sunscreen that you apply when you go to beach or want to take sunbath. Those are from, many of them, not all of them, but many of them are actually from such kind of UV tolerant microbes. So when you collect these microbes, you see as a human, some kind of a bioprospecting, how to convert these resources into useful product for the humankind. And what we know, the earth is surrounded by the land mass, which is just 30%, and 70% covered by the open ocean. On contrary, the amount of microbe that we have so far characterized on land is more than 8 million microbes, whereas from the open ocean, it is just 2 million microbes so far we have actually get to know. At least we were able to characterize and get to know about these microbes. And my friends in the marine biotechnology group within the campus, they tell me that 95% of the microbes that we are bringing from the deep sea environment are not culturable, which means unless you bring a microbe which can be cultured in the lab, only then I will be able to characterize. Forget about the bioprospecting where you wanted to convert that into a commercial product and so on. That is lost. But even to understand its characteristics, I need more than one piece, right? I have brought only one microbes. With that, I will not be able to do anything. Even to create culture, that is what they call it as culture in biological language, am I right? Even to culture, you have to create the ambient and atmosphere, the environmental conditions of that microbe that in which it can live in. And I am not able to understand. I try to use the same pressure, I try to use the same temperature, I try to use the same salinity. 95% of the microbes are not able to be culturable, not able to be understandable to me. The reason why I open this topic to you, there is good amount of science. I would say kattradu kaimannalavu in Tamil language, but when it comes to the deep sea marine microbe, it is not even handful of sand, it is just one grain of your handful of sand that we got to know until now. My dear friends, NIOT alone cannot solve this. NIOT alone cannot bring the science into the public. We need workforce like you and the capacity that like the institute is building to this nation to work with us. Even if all of our lives put together, not only the gathered audience in this auditorium, but also the 7 billion population in the whole world put together, all of our lives put together, I don't think we will be able to reach 1% of the understanding of the microbial world. It will take millions of years, like the way the world has actually taken its current shape. I see huge amount of potential opportunities. There are schemes being produced, schemes being implemented by Government of India. You see Make in India, Vikshit Bharat, all of these are great potential opportunities for you to work together. And we as an institute, under the ministry, we are building large amount of the infrastructure. The first of its kind infrastructure being built in the country, Deep Sea Marine Microbial Repository, which is nearly more than 100 crore worth of facilities being built by us. And one another facility, just half an hour or 45 minutes drive from here towards Pondicherry in Nemeli, we are building advanced marine station for ocean biology. We want actually younger generation to come and take this subject. We want actually the potential, and the faculty members, if they wanted to collaborate with us, great amount of opportunities that we have. On top of that, those who are working in economics, have you ever heard about the blue economy? Yes, sir. The economy written in blue color is the perfect blue economy. Blue economy, in case if you have not heard, please Google again. The country has tremendous opportunity, it opening up tremendous opportunity. It is not just only the ministry, the only institution that I belong to, we are talking about blue economy. More than dozen ministries, tens of departments are actually working towards the blue economy. The economy that we derive from the ocean environment is what we call it as the blue economy, of course with the sustainability as principal was actually mentioning about. The exclusive economic zone of this country, which is of the order of 2.7 million square kilometers, in case if you are actually worrying about what is this number about, do you know what is the area of the landmass India? It's of the order of 3 million square kilometers. Almost of the order of the ocean is belonging to us on both sides, east and west coast. In all of this area, you have full rights as an Indian citizen. We have full rights to explore and also exploit the resources sustainably, of course. Sustainably. How much of this being explored so far? I think we are working towards that. Currently, the numbers that speaks of the order of less than 4% of the GDP that we derive from the blue economy, but then the country is actually marching towards either 2 times of it or maybe even double digit of that, and so on and so forth. I think I have thrown enough amount of opportunity that is actually available in this country and also upcoming in the country. But please remember that learning is a continuous process, including the faculty members. I remember and recall that my first day of teaching at IIT Bombay, it was very, I would say, weird experience too. And the kind of questions that I was anticipating, it is totally different than what was really being posed by the students. To be honest with you, it made me to go back to my basics. I started reading my +2 books. After the first class, the kind of questions that triggered in the classroom had sent me back to my school days. Of course, it is easy for me to go back, but then, quick brush up of my schools and quick brush up of all my engineering graduate courses and so on, then I realized that you have to really be up to date of what is this subject all about. It's a continuous process. I wish you will learn in good sense, otherwise you will be made to learn by others. It is better you learn by yourself than you are forced to learn by somebody else. Either being in your profession or a service industry, manufacturing industry, then probably you will be made to learn if you are not ready to learn. Also the last word, don't be afraid of challenges. I think people talk about artificial intelligence. Many years ago, people have been talking about, I think you may not be knowing, but our age group would be knowing of the fact called millennia. What is that? 2000, after 2000, all the computers will crash and all that, the Y2K problem. Yeah, you may not be realizing that, the Gen Z kids. But we know Y2K problem will actually, kind of close all the computers. It was a belief, even in our college also, that it is going to shut all the computers one fine day and we will go back to kind of, Stone Age and things like that. But I think we passed that area, that life as well. We had COVID, pandemic challenges, we have successfully come across. And I think there was a time that, people believed that automatic teller machine, ATM, will replace all the banks. I mean, when it was originally being, implemented, but it not. I think the bank was not actually replaced by the ATMs at all. And now ATMs are actually collecting dust. We moved on. We don't carry our wallet and we carry only our mobile. I think everything being there. I think things will keep changing. I think that changes sometimes may look like challenges, but actually they are not, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think these could be probably the opportunities that you can cash in on. I'm not saying that you be opportunistic, but that you convert those opportunities are the avenues of your growth path or growth pattern. Well, wish you all the very best in your professional life, and thank you so much for the organizers giving me an opportunity to talk to you. I really enjoyed the conversation. Good luck with you.
We sincerely thank you, sir, for your thoughtful address and your motivating words that would inspire the students and sharing insights from your area of expertise. We now arrive at the crowning moment of this evening's celebration, the prize distribution ceremony. This is the time when we recognize the dedication, hard work, and outstanding achievements of our students. I now request our esteemed chief guest, Professor Balaji Ramakrishnan, to do us the honor of presenting the prizes. I also invite Dr. B. Vijay Kumar and Dr. K. B. Manikandan from the Department of Commerce to announce the names of the prize winners.
Good evening to all, and Jai Shri Krishna. I am happy to announce that the management secretary and the principal of the college has instituted new awards for and special prizes for staff members. First, I call Lieutenant Dr. P. Suresh, Assistant Professor, English Department. He has completed the PRCN course at COMT Nagpur for 3 months, and he has been conferred the rank of Lieutenant. He has won the first prize in rifle shooting in the camp. I invite Dr. K. Kalpana Devi, Assistant Professor, BCom Corporate Secretariat Department. She has won the Best NSS Program Officer Award by University of Madras. Now I call Sangeeta Priya S, First BCom A section. She has won second prize of ₹75,000 in the elocution competition in Tamil title Vellum Tamil Pengal, conducted by Government of Tamil Nadu. Next I invite Kamalesh Kumar S, second year BSc Mathematics, who has rendered a lot of service in Friends of Police. Now I invite Shri Sudarshan S, third year BCom Honors, for his dedicated service in the college hostel. Now I invite Thamarai Selvan N, who has participated in the RDC camp at Delhi. Now I invite Kavya G, who has participated in the Talsainik camp at Delhi. Now I invite Hemavarshini S of BCom Accounting and Finance, who has received the Best NSS Volunteer Award by University of Madras. And the award is also given, the NSS Volunteer Award is also given to Santana Lakshmi T of BCom General Shift 2. Now I move on to the 48th Annual Blood Donation Camp. Department wise, Shift 1, the first prize goes to Department of BCom Corporate Secretaryship. Now I invite the HOD Dr. Prabha ma'am to collect the award on the behalf of the department. And also the staff members. Second prize in Day College goes to BCom General Department. I invite Dr. S. Seshadrinathan sir and also the Department of Commerce staff members to collect the award. In Shift 2, the first prize goes to Department of BSc Statistics. I invite the HOD Dr. S. Sundarabalan sir and staff members. Second prize goes to Department of BCom Computer Application. I request Ms. R. Vinodini, the HOD and staff members to come and collect the award. The highest number of blood donation in units is won by the Department of BBA. I request the HOD Dr. K. Rao Prashant Jyoti and staff members to receive the award. Now, this year we have started a new award, that is staff members who have not taken any leave during the academic year, either casual leave or medical leave. Now I invite Dr. K. Sudhakar of Assistant Professor, Department of Tamil. Dr. A. Vijayalakshmi, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Data Science. Dr. S. Raghuraman, Assistant Professor, Department of Statistics. Dr. Sunil Patil, Assistant Professor, Department of Hindi. Now I invite Dr. R. Shivaraman sir, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics. Sir has made an outstanding achievement of being named among the top 2% scientists in the world for the year 2025. Now we may move on to the students category. Shri Purushottam Das Gokul Das Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of the college hostel from UG course, Anbaragan D. Shri Purushottam Das Gokul Das Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of the college hostel from PG course, Akilan V. Shri Haridas Purushottam Das Endowment Gold Medal for the best student college hostel, Rishi R. Adhyapak Ratna Shitotadri Iyengar Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of the college hostel with the title Gentleman of the Year. It is again Anbaragan D. Shrimati Kola Saraswati Amma Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of the college with the title Lady of the Year, Prashalini R. Shri R. Ramanamurthy Memorial Gold Medal yes. Shri R. Ramanamurthy Memorial Gold Medal for students who distinguishes herself in community service. Yes, Papita. Shri R. Rabachandruni Sitaram and R. Rajamma Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MA Economics, Shri Ram N. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MA Social Work, Ovia P. Shri Nanabai J. Desai Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MSc Mathematics, Nirmala Devi S. I request the students to maintain the order and get ready for the awards before the name is called. Justice Padmini J. Sudarai Gold Medal for the students scoring the highest mark in the paper on mechanics, Anjana A.G. Shri S. Balkishan Kothari Endowment Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MSc Chemistry, Vinodini R. Srimati Chandravalli Bai Purushottam Das Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MCom, Dhanalakshmi R. Messrs. Rajasthan Youth Association Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MCA, DTV Jain. Shri Mohanlal J. Mehta Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BA Economics, Santosh S. Messrs. Kesni Toshniwal Brothers Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BSc Physics, Kala Bharati Pa. Shri Devki Nandan Junjunwala Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BSc Chemistry, Aprameya. Shri Jai Naren Jai Govind Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BSc Plant Biology and Plant Biotechnology, Jayasri S. Shri Jamnadas Dwarka Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BCom, Niranjan U. Shrimati Kochikar Ratna Shenoy Gold Medal for student who scores the highest mark in banking and financial system in BCom, Vaishnavi Sarda. Shri Purushottam Das Gokul Das Gold Medal for student who scores the highest mark in Sanskrit, Dolly S. Students, please get ready, ma. Stand in order, please. Shri Dr. P.S. Somasundaram Gold Medal for student who scores the highest mark in Tamil, Hema S. Srimati Prema Bai Balmukundas Gold Medal for Gujarati student who scores the highest mark in Hindi, Kashyap M. Shri Agarwal Navyuvak Sangh Endowment Gold Medal for student who scores the highest mark in Hindi, Vaishnavi E. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for student who scores the highest mark in English, Harini R. Rotary Club Gold Medal for student who scores the highest mark in higher secondary examination, Raghav C. Dr. P.V. Raghavan Gold Medal for the highest mark in public economics of 2nd MA Economics, Pavitra K. Alumni Association Gold Medal for the best outgoing PG student, Nayan Jain R. Legendary Golden Jubilee Principal Dr. S. Narasimhan Endowment Gold Medal for student who creates consumer awareness goes to Meenakshi P. Meenakshi. Sarva Samvardhana Dr. S. Narasimhan Gold Medal for students securing highest mark in microeconomics in BA Economics, Rakshini D. Dr. S. Narasimhan Endowment Gold Medal for student highest mark in microeconomics in MA Economics, Vishnu Prabha V. Now we move on to proficiency prizes. First year MCA, Harshini S. First year MA Social Work, Madhu Mehta S. First MA Economics, it is again Nayan Jain R. First year MSc Chemistry, Nivedita S. First year MCom, Samuel Clinton Proudfoot E. Second year BA Economics, Shakti Sambhavi M. Second year BSc Physics, Sweta M. Second year BSc Maths, J. Kishore TN. Second year BCom, Divya Darshini K. First year BA Economics, Rakshini D again. First year BCom Corporate Secretaryship, Ginit SKP. First year BSc Physics, Madesh Kumar M. First year BSc Plant Biology and Biotechnology, Arundhati V. First year BSc Maths, Bhavana K. Professor R. Ananthan Endowment Prize for highest mark in BSc Physics. It is again Kalabharati Pa. Kalabharati. Bhavana. Professor K. N. Rao Endowment Prize for BSc Plant Biology and Biotechnology. It is again Jayashri S. Professor K. L. Nagarajan Endowment Prize for highest mark accounting in MCom, Gomati G. For K. L. Nagarajan Endowment Prize for highest mark in accounting in BCom, Kiritika R.N. Dr. M.R. Srinivasan Endowment Prize for corporate laws in MCom. It is again Samuel Clinton Proudfoot. Dr. M.R. Srinivasan Endowment Prize for business laws for BCom. It is again Anbaragan D. Professor K. Narasimha Raghavan Endowment Prize for MA Monetary Economics shared by two persons. Again it is Nayan Jain R. Kirtana T. Professor K. Narasimha Raghavan Endowment Prize for BA Monetary Economics. It is again Shakti Sambhavi M. Professor B. Satagopan Endowment Prize for MA Indian Economy. It is again Nayan Jain R. Professor B. Satagopan Endowment Prize for BA Indian Economy shared by two persons, Latika. Again it is Hema S. Professor N. Krishnamurthy Endowment Prize for BCom Cost Accounting. This year 7 students have got centum 100 out of 100. So it is given to 7 students. Niranjan U again. Parthipan R. Prem Kumar R. Sharad Kumar J. Prem Kumar, Sharad Kumar, Anu SP, Nandini S, Nandini S, and Guhan V. Shri PVN Mani Iyer and Parvati Ammal Memorial Endowment Prize for Best Outgoing Student in BSc Physics. It is again Kala Bharati. Professor R. Rangarajan Endowment Prize for Meritorious Student of BCom. It is again Niranjan U. Professor R. Rangarajan Endowment Prize for Meritorious Student of MCom. It is again Dhanalakshmi R. Now we move on to the extracurricular co-curricular activities. NCC Infantry, Vasudev D, Vadush DT, Nishra K, Sadasivam S, Jai Prasad PK, Karthikeyan J. Now we move on to NCC Armored. Sanjay MN, Nishant Gunasekaran, Sharan M. Now we move on to Roshan, Santosh Kumar and Aravind.
சைன் பண்ண வந்திருக்காங்க. எம்சிசி சைன் பண்ணல வரட்டு விட.
I'll call later. NSS, we move Visesh MV, Karthik G, Mohan Raj AJ, Lokesh Kumar T, Tanisha S,
நான் லாஸ்ட்ல கூப்பிடுறேன். I'll call you last.
Tanisha, Subhashini P, Lalita Devi A, Varshni Kannan, Santana Lakshmi T, Dushyant G, Sai Sudarshan PB, Shaveen Kumar M, Dwarka Sai AR, Again, Anbalagan D. Michael Edwin T. Haridharan D. Ishwaran J. Sanjeevan Kumar Sendil. Manoj C. Suresh Kumar V. Saumian RM. Ranjit S. Now we move on to Citizen Consumer Club. Sanjeev B. Naveen DN. Kotishwari B. Lydia Jennifer D. Tanushri RP. Kiran Kumar E. Now we move on to Rotaract Club. Akil Ahmed A. Janani U. Kishore D. and Karthik Raja S. Now we move on to Shri Vallabh Cultural Academy. Subhashri Shruti P. Navya J. Sakti J. Now we move on to placement and career guidance. Lokamanya Tilak R. Mohana Ishwar G. Now we move on to Enviro Club. Kamali M. Mahalakshmi S. Now Vaishnav Initiative for Excellence. Sudarshan G. Bhatt. Bharat Raj M. Tanvi Agarwal. Tanvi Agarwal, okay. Dikshit D. Institutions Innovation Council, it is again Madeshwaran M. Again it is Mohana Ishwar G. NDLI Club Shamyuktan AS. Sanjeevan SU. IQAC, it is again Mohana Ishwar G. Dissemination of Information Committee, it is again Anbaragan D. Sundararaman S. Anti-Drug Club Kotishwari B. Giridhar Kumar Mishra A. Special Needs Equal Opportunity Cell Divya M. Haridharan D. Mahalakshmi V for Institution Innovation Council. Mahalakshmi. Now I request my friend Dr. KB Manikandan to continue the evening college.
Good evening, Jai Sri Krishna. Shift to evening college. Shri Purushothaman Das Gokul Das Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of the college hostel from UG course, Lokamanya Tilak. Shri Purushottam Das Gokula Das Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of the college hostel from PG course, M. Mukesh Bharati. Adhyapak Ratna Shri Totadri Iyengar Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of the college with the title Gentleman of the Year, Sudarshan G. Bhatt. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of the college with the title Lady of the Year, Tanvi Agarwal. Leo Club Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MCOM, Jnana Velu V. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MSc Applied Microbiology, Aarti B. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MSc Biochemistry, Sai Saran V.T. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MSc Biotechnology, Swati R. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MA HRM, Anchal Singh A. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MBA, Divya S. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MSc Information Technology, Aarti B. Shakala Vidya Vachaspati S.R. Govindarajan Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MSc Physics, Elakia V. Shri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of MA English, Ari Tarani P. Shri Chunilal Sundar Das Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BSc Physics with Computer Application, Navina T. Sri Sangalal Mutada Endowment Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BSc Max with a computer application, Sri Archana V. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BSc Biochemistry, Gayatri D. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BSc Biotechnology, Karan P. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BCA, Tarun S.B. Agarwal Foundation Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BCom, Sanusha A.K. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal, who scores the highest mark in English, Ramya C.B. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the student who scored the highest mark in Tamil, Hemalata G. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the student who scored the highest mark in Sanskrit, Subhasri. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student of BA Economics, Ovia T. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the student who distinguished himself in community service by organizing National Integration Camp, NSS, Mohaneshwar G. Sri Haridas Platinum Birthday Endowment Gold Medal for the best outgoing student goes to Suresh Kumar. Sri G. Srinivasan Endowment Gold Medal for the best outgoing student to Danush B. Sri Krishna Das Purushothaman Das Endowment Gold Medal for the best outgoing student, MP Jignesh. Sri Govindas Purushottam Das Endowment Gold Medal for the best outgoing student, Harini M. Sri Balakrishna Goenka Endowment Gold Medal for the best outgoing student goes to Subhasri. Subhasri. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student in BA Tamil, Mani Mori K. Mani Mori. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student in BCom Accounting and Finance, Surya Bala B. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student in BCom Marketing Management, Monica L. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student in BCom Finance and Taxation, Rajashekhar K. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student in BA Sociology, Sandhya S. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student in BA Journalism, Dharanya R. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student BSc Psychology, Monica L.K. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student BSc Statistics, Balaji S. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student BSc Data Science, Madhumita Sri N. Sri Vallabhacharya Gold Medal for the best outgoing student BCom Computer Application, Logesh B. Next we move on to postgraduate courses, Proficiency Prize. First MBA, Meenakshi M. First MA English, Durga Devi S. First MSc Applied Microbiology, Malavika S. A. First MSc Biotechnology, Ananya Prakash. First MSc Biochemistry, Darshana K.U. First MSc Information Technology, Mohan Das P. First MSc Physics, Bhuvanesh M. First MCom, Karan B. First MA Journalism and Communication, Vimal Raj G. First MA HRM, Aishwarya S. Next, UG course. Second BSc Biochemistry, Rajesh B. Second BSc Visual Communication, Rohan A. Second BCom Corporate Secretaryship, Suraj MP. Second BBA, Swati S. Second BCom Honors, Smriti TN. Second BSCA, Arshad Ahmad A. Second BCom Bank Management, Devesh S. First BSc Mathematics with Computer Application, Suraj Das S. Second BA Economics, Arun Durai S. Second BSc Physics with Computer Application, Lakshmi Priya S. Second BA Tamil Literature, Tilagavati K. Second BA English Literature, Kavya Sri S. Second BCom Accounting and Finance, Sai Sruti. Second BSc Criminology and Criminal Justice Science, Kavin Mori E. Second BSc Psychology, Nurul Kudha A. Second BA Journalism, Girisha VP. Second BCom Marketing Management, Jnana Abhirami S. Second BCom Finance and Taxation, Vanchi Swaran S. Second BSc Statistics, Meena Kumari A. Second BCom Computer Application, Azra Razia K.A. Second BSc Data Science, Mahalakshmi V. First BSc Biochemistry, Amrita Varshini D. First BSc Biotechnology, Nakshatra A.G. First BSc Computer Science, Santoshini R. First BSc Visual Communication, Saranya N. First BCom Corporate Secretaryship, Harshita L. First BBA, Aravind Krishna R. First BCA, Amrita S. First BCom Bank Management, Preeti K. First BA Economics, Lohit P. First BSc Physics with Computer Application, Divya Darshini G. First BCom Honors, Srivatsan K. R. First BSc Mathematics with Computer Application, Sandhya V. First BA Tamil Literature, Yuvasri K. First BA English Literature, Karthika K.S. First BCom Accounting and Finance, Archana Priyadarshini R.K. First BA Sociology, Sindhana S.S. First BCom Marketing Management, Velmurugan S. First BCom Finance and Taxation, Ratuja S. First BSc Statistics, Surya S. First BCom Computer Application, Pritika R. First BSc Data Science, Maurya H. Chittur Kadambu Sundarambal Jayaraman Iyer, Endowment Prize for the Best Outgoing Student in MSc Biotechnology, Swati R. Sri Mushnam Puranam, Tamil Pulavar, Sini Varachari, instituted by Dr. V. Soumya Narayanan for the Best Outgoing Student in BA Tamil Literature, Manimuri K. Thank you. Proficiency Prize for National Service Scheme, Unit 1 goes to Jignesh MP. Proficiency Prize for National Service Scheme, Unit 1 goes to Lokesh Kumar T. Outgoing gold medal. Serial number 215, seat number 299. Proficiency Prize for First BSc Criminology and Criminal Justice Science, Kavya. Best outgoing student in BA English goes to Ilavarasi.
A most heartfelt and resounding congratulations to each and every one of our prize winners. As we draw the curtains in this evening, it is time to express a sincere gratitude to all of those made this celebration possible, and I invite our principal, Captain Dr. S. Santosh Babu sir, to
Good evening, everyone. It is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks for our 61st College Day celebration. First and foremost, I like to thank our Secretary, Sri Ashok Kumar Mundraji, for his inspiring welcome address and his constant support and guidance in the college endeavors. I thank our Treasurer, Sri Ashok Kedia sir, for his constant support. My heartfelt thanks goes to today to Chief Guest, Professor Balaji Ramakrishnan, Director, NIOT. While presenting the report, I told that with respect to NIOT Director will be helping us. But in his speech, you have given a wonderful input about the sea and the research outcome in the sea. So I like to thank you, sir, for being with us. I express my sincere gratitude to the guest of honor of the day, Mr. J. Arun, General Manager, young person from Human Resource of Ashok Leyland Limited, Chennai, for his inspiring address motivating the students to achieve greater success and glory. I also express my sincere appreciation to team of Srinath Fine Arts. You know very well that the beginning was done wonderfully by our students community. Beautifully they have presented the views of our institution. I like to thank the Mandra Datta, convener of the Srinath, and other people for preparing for more than 2 weeks for today's program. Thank you very much. And my heartfelt congratulations to the prize winners, and hope we have more students achieving greater success in the upcoming years. My sincere thanks to all the faculty members. Just I will be setting the goal. I will be saying few words like Srinath. While introducing, they told that they met me, they told the concept. Like that I said only 2-3 lines, and I have given some few scripts. But in the place they did a good job. Like that our faculty members and the HODs, if I give something to them, immediately they will do it on it. Their achievement I have presented in this particular college day. I like to thank the faculty members. Thanks to the non-teaching team for the dedicated support. I would like to thank our students and the parents for a present support and encouragement. With heartfelt gratitude, we conclude today's program. Thank you all once again for joining us today. Your presence have made this event a resounding success. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
I request everyone to kindly rise for national song and national anthem.